Hey everybody, welcome. So I just got off work a little bit ago, made a video. Actually, no, I'm making video now. Excuse me. So the main thing I want to talk about is in the Vertex shader, which this is your Vertex shader right here. Right here, the GL Vertex ID. Now this is a built-in variable, and what it does is well, let me show you. Okay. First of all, I'm going to put it in here without using it. Okay, so APOS there. Okay. So we're not going to use that little command right there. And when I initialize these particles, okay, the X variable, they're all 0, the Y variable, all 0, the Z variable, okay, so they have no position. They have just the center of the screen. And they're all white, so 1, 1, 1, and they're all 5 as the size, okay? So I'm going to save it, compile it, run it. Okay, so they're all right there. Or wait a minute, did that have a problem? That had a problem, hold on. Cannot convert from in high 3 component vector 3 to position 4 component vector 4. Oh, what did I do? Hold up, I messed up. What did I do? This is a good learning lesson here. So, position. Oh, right. It's actually a vector 4. A position, comma 1.0f. Isn't that what we use? I don't remember. Hold on. Right, vector 4 and then 1. Yeah, so that's right. Okay. So vector 4, so 3, vector 3, and then so save, compile, and run. Okay, same thing, but they're all 5 in size now. Before it was all messed up because of the thing. Okay. So what this allows you to do is basically use the shader to compute the position. So I said our x coordinate is all right here. So you start at -1, which is over here, and you add each time through, because there's 100 particles, right? And we're sending where it gets the vertex ID from is to draw arrays, particles right here. So the number of particles, and they're all points. Okay, so the number of particles is 100. So this is going to go from 0 to 100, and it's going to iterate. So the first time we go through, it's going to be -1 plus 0 times that. Okay. And then the second time through, it's going to be -1 plus 1 times that. So 0.02. And then that's going to go through 100, whereas when you get to be 100, that's going to equal 2, and it's -1 plus 2, which is +1. So this x coordinate is going to go from -1 to +1 on the screen. It's going to go from left side to the right side. Excellent. Okay, so now we have the mod function, which is really cool too. This is a built-in function. So first we had the built-in variable, which we're also using in the y coordinate, which is right here. And now we have a built-in function, the mod function. The modulo, very similar. In fact, it's exactly the same as the mod, the percent sign. Anyways, so you give it what you want to modulate, and then the modulation right here, which is 4. So as this variable now goes from 0 to 100 in the y coordinate, it's going to go 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, because it's going to be a division, and it actually, in the specification, it tells you what it returns, but which is actually, I think it's x minus y times x divided by y. But anyways, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3 times 0.1. So it's gonna, so the y is gonna vary from 0 to 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. And then the z position doesn't change, and then that's the fourth, the w. Okay, so now let's compile that, since that's the only change we made. And there you can see the x coordinate goes from -1 to 1, and the y coordinate modulates with every different vertex. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, all the way across. And I'll just show you, for example, if we were to change the modulation to 8. Okay, so then it goes up to 0.8, and then it just keeps going across. Okay, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you that because and in the specification it says that this is the declaration of it, but it's built in, so you don't have to include it, and I didn't include it. You can if you want, but it's an integer, it's a GL Vertex ID, that you can't change the name of it. You can set other variables equal to it, do whatever you want. I'm actually going to experiment a whole bunch with it, just because I'm getting into more and more towards procedural generation of stuff, which is kind of cool. This will probably be procedural generation, not even 100, procedural generation 50. So anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, leave comments in the section below the video, and stay tuned for more. Just because I disconnected my internet at home does not mean that I'm not going to continue to create videos. And thank you so much for being involved in watching as we discover OpenGL together.